Hi, I'm Mason King with IBJ Media, and I'm with John Philippsen of the Ford Meter Box Company, who was just honored with IBJ's CFO of the Year Award for private companies with revenue over $100 million. Congratulations, John.
Thank you, Mason.
Let's talk a little bit about yourself and about the Ford Meter Box Company. If you could, give us a Cliff Notes version of what Ford Meter Box Company does.
Ford Meter Box has been in the business now for 111 years in the waterworks industry. Started by Edwin Ford in 1898, working on protecting water meters by putting them lower in the ground to protect from the cold environments. Since then, we've expanded to other critical areas in the waterworks industry, including pipe restraints, and but really providing that resource to the world.
Now, before we talk about being a CFO and what that's like, I understand that you're the center on the company's basketball team.
Yes, on the over 50 team now.
Interesting. So, are you more of a low post player, or do you like to face the basket?
I'm a low post player, but I do like to get out there at the three-point line a few times.
Now, is there anything that you've learned on the basketball court, thinking imaginatively, that you could transfer to the CFO's office?
Very easily, and that is that there are other team members that are a key part to it. I can remember one time running down the court with about 2 minutes to go in a key game, and I looked over at the sideline, and there's my IT director that's 20 years younger than I am, and I said, no, he belongs in here to make that final shot. And his average points per game was much higher than I was, and it turned out we did win the game.
So when it's appropriate, defer to the people that know best.
Yes.
If you ask any guy in the street what a CFO does, if you're lucky, he'll know, well, that's the guy that balances the books. Is it really possible to describe your job duties in one sentence?
Close. I think number one, don't be the no guy. And I mean N-O. I think you have to find a way to make things happen that meets the company's mission statement. Too often the CFO is looked at as the stop cop. Said, no, you can't do this. No, you've got good people. You can find some way to get it done.
Now, the recession affected different companies in different ways. What was the primary way that it affected Ford Meter Box Company?
It forced us to focus on areas that we didn't focus on that closely before. The receivables, for one, and we've been able to keep our receivables almost like gold, very small write-offs. The investments, when you had to scurry around and to find something with a yield of over 1%, and still may follow through on the principle that what's important is that you have a return of your principal before you even think about a return on your principal.
Mm-hmm. Was there any one thing that kept you up at night this year?
No, I slept pretty well. I knew that I did the best I could, and I knew that my team members did the best they could, and that's all we really could ask. If you spend too much time worrying about it, you're not spending that time resting yourself as well as getting prepared for the challenges that do come.